Well, the Mumbai coastline could see a revamped look with a lot of taller buildings than what you see currently. What's actually transpired is quite interesting. The centre has given the nod to Mumbai coastal zone management plans to go ahead and develop the coastline in terms of having much taller buildings there. The Union Ministry for Environment and Climate Change has approved the zone management plans that were proposed by Mumbai earlier. So now the plans have been approved for Mumbai city and Mumbai suburban districts, which basically indicates that you could now start seeing much taller buildings alongside the shore. Now also along with that, this basically means developers will now receive 2.5 times the construction rights depending on whether it's the Mumbai city or the suburban area, and also depending on the size of the road, which is a pre-existing condition. Now construction was earlier restricted for developers due to the proximity of the land parcel or the redeveloper targeted buildings, and this was due to the proximity of the buildings to the coast under the CRZ. So now building curbs for plots under the CRZ will no longer apply. Builders were earlier allowed only base floor FSI of almost 1.33 in the island city and 1 in the suburbs. Now it goes up by 2.5 times, which is a significantly larger amount, and this is something that indicates developers will be a lot more incentivized to go ahead and develop much taller buildings. It makes it commercially viable for them to take the risk in order to go ahead and develop land parcels. And also a lot of developers that are engaged in redevelopment of buildings will also be enthused. So what is the new FSI? Builders will now be entitled to 2.5 times the FSI in the island city, and this can go up to 4.05 as far as the island city is concerned, and in the suburbs it can go up to 3.4. So 4.05 in the island city, and in the suburbs it can go up to 3.4. Along with that, the BMC, of course, you have to keep in mind that notified maps are still to be made. This will be made in the coming few weeks, and after that BMC will be notified. This indicates land parcels open up for development, buildings open up for redevelopment. A lot of real estate activity can be seen in the city in the coming few weeks. A lot of announcements are expected. Several housing societies and slums in Mumbai will now be eligible for redevelopment. This basically indicates keep an eye out for and keep a watch on the entire real estate basket, especially those companies that have focus as far as Mumbai real estate is concerned. You have Hiranandani, you have Godrej Properties, you have Suntech Realty, you have Harian Superstructure, so many companies, you have macro tech developers. All of these companies will be in focus. Interesting to see the kind of moves they make in the coming few weeks.